Ascent Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Get to the Point, Second Edition. Simplify, Sharpen, and Sell Your Message by Joel Schwartzberg. Narrated by Tom Parks. Forward. Writing the foreword for a book called Get to the Point is challenging because the more I write here, the longer it takes you to get to the communication solutions you're looking for. If I go on too long, you'll either skim the foreword or skip it entirely to get to the good stuff. So, in keeping with the book's core premise, I'll get straight to the point. If your goal is to have and deliver a clear point, this book is an invaluable guide. Now that I've made my point clear, please allow me a few more paragraphs to explain why I recommend this book more than any other. Get to the Point was the very first book I bought on the topic of clear and concise communication, coinciding with the start of my own passion for the subject. Over the years, as Joel and I wrote, published, and coached, our digital paths crossed more often, and we became intercontinental friends and collaborators. We both strongly believe that everyone can develop effective communication skills. And the more resources there are to help people get their message across clearly, the better. Every day, I encounter people struggling to get their points across at work, at home, and in the media. Quite often, they don't seem to know the points they want to make, producing disorganized streams of words and ideas they can only hope their audiences will understand. Joel's book is the cure for anyone suffering from this lack of clarity and impact. Packed with new insights, research, and recommendations, and a relatively brief foreword, this new edition is still short, simple, and immensely practical. As Joel likes to say, if you can't get to the point in a book about getting to the point, you're like a dentist with bad teeth. The first time I read Get to the Point, I stopped halfway through. Moments later, with the book and my laptop open in front of me, I set about updating every presentation I was scheduled to deliver in the following 3 weeks. In a surprisingly short time, I had made those presentations significantly more compelling and sharpened the clarity of my thoughts on each one. Since then, I've championed Joel's ideas and methods enthusiastically with clients, colleagues, and friends, helping people get to the point as early as the first minute. There is so much more I could say in praise of Get to the Point, but, as I said at the start, the more I write here, the longer it takes for you to get to the good stuff. So I'll let Joel take it from here. Chris Fenning, author of The First Minute.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?